Hiya, my name's David. I'm the Wandering Ponderer, and today I'm back at Marks Hall. I'm amongst some young willow trees, and I've got a little bit of unfinished business. Of course, Marks Hall has got some beautiful trees. But this isn't the unfinished business. But this one has taken my eye. So on my little journey, I'm going to try and find how to get to it. Dark and mysterious, but there's got to be a way to actually approach this tree. She is lovely. Oh, there is a way. There's a trodden path. Look at this. Oh, how beautiful. We've got to say hello. Say hello to the tree. It is a common beech. Purple fountain. Beautiful. Young. But what I like about it is it is making itself known amongst all the others. Marks Hall has a history, and a little bit of unfinished business for me is to continue on from where I was. Do you remember the couch that was carved out of a tree that we went and sat on a few videos ago? At Marks Hall there is a special site to commemorate all the work and the amazing things that were done in World War II from the airfield. And this is a special site. I want to take you to have a look. Just a little bit of a reflection on World War II and Coggeshal's part, particularly Marks Hall's part in the war, but also to see this wonderful place again, because the seasons have moved on now and we haven't been here, we haven't seen every season. And one of my aims with Marks Hall is to see Marks Hall progress through the seasons and see what the beautiful changes the trees go through. Things that we would miss. Let's crack on now and go and see this. It's a beautiful, hot, very hot day today, but that's not going to stop us. And of course, no visit to this wonderful place is complete without looking at the honeywood oak. The lady herself, Coggeshal's oldest resident. And to think we stood under this one a few months ago, and now she's kissing the lake. And there's the desert island. Beautiful. It's guarding the sign, which you can't read in the sun. It says caution, deep water. I'm by the last lake now, and I'm heading in the direction of the couch that we sat on in a previous video. You know, the one carved out of wood? If you haven't seen that, go and have a look. This is lovely. This is refreshing. It's a nice walk, and it is quite a walk, but as they say, the fat lady is not going to sing. She's too busy getting fat during lockdown. And like the rest of us, I need to start fitting into my summer gear, ready for winter. This is a horse chestnut. Massive. Wonderful, beautiful, mighty, majestic, and of course, very old. Wonderful. We have a sign in the shade, but you can see it. Memorial site that way. And where is that way? Well, it's along here. So we'll go between the trees. You can't help it, you stop and you talk to people all the time, and it's amazing how this place brings out a oneness between people. We're all here for the same thing, to enjoy and to soak up all that nature is offering, and it's wonderful to ground yourself in nature, to actually touch something natural. And I will continue. Now I'm looking at a map here which is telling me that at some point I need to be on the other side of this stream. This is the grounds of the memorial. And it's been laid out in a pattern that resembles Earls Colne Airfield as it was during World War II. And of course we have an array of trees planted, and I would assume that this is quite possibly the main runway, because bear in mind there were bombers landing and taking off, among other things. There is the memorial, and we're going to head that way and have a look. There we are, and we've come across a crisscross pattern, which is traditional airfield design, and of course we've come up this way and come across here. We're going to go and see the memorial now. In memory of the aircrew who lost their lives during training on operations while serving at Royal Air Force Station Earls Colne. And this, of course, is the 94th Bomb Group. B Squadron. The Glider Pilot Regiment, in memory of the British Army and Royal Air Force glider pilots who lost their lives on training and in airborne forces operations while serving at RAF Station Earls Colne, 1944 to 1945. The memorial has been raised in memory of all those who served at Marks Hall and Earls Colne during the Second World War. The obelisk stands at the centre of a 10th scale layout of the airfield runways and was constructed in 1989. Thomas Phillips Price Trust, 1994. And this is the 323rd Bomb Group Association. The Marauder Men of the 323rd Bomb Group dedicate this plaque to the past generations who defended and cherished liberties, and to the future and generations who must do likewise. Without fear we conquer, it says. Very fitting memorial at this time in our history, where we are not just as a nation, but as a planet under attack. And while at the moment there's a lot of arguing and wrangling over things, it has to be said that people are beginning to get together and unite in ways that are surprising people. It's bringing out the best, bringing out the worst of humanity. But there's a polarisation, and you get to see, and we can focus on the best and try to emphasise the best that's in us. We're fighting for our planet. We're not just fighting for ourselves, we're fighting for one another. And this is the point. It doesn't matter what race we are fighting. And sooner or later we'll reach equilibrium in our arguments and start getting on with one another. But let's hope that the things that these men have died for have not been in vain, that we can unite